Ladies and gentlemen, tennis fans from around the world, behold the return of a young man whose name is now etched in the golden pages of modern tennis history, Carlos Alcaraz. At just 22 years of age, this phenomenon from Spain has once again captured the world's imagination, not merely with his power, precision, and passion, but with the unstoppable rhythm of a champion who refuses to stand still. Fresh off his awe-inspiring defense of the French Open crown, where the red clay of Roland Garros bowed once more to his brilliance, Alcaraz has now landed in London with the air of a man on a mission. There are no signs of fatigue in his stride, no weight from past victories in his racket arm. Only intent, only purpose, and that purpose, to conquer once more the storied lawns of Queen's Club. The 2025 grass court season has officially opened its gates to royalty, and in stepped Alcaraz, not merely as a guest but as a reigning sovereign returning to a land he has claimed before. With the fire of Paris still blazing behind him, he transitioned seamlessly from the slow grind of clay to the sleek glide of grass, proving yet again why he is considered one of the most versatile and complete players of his generation. His first opponent, Adam Walton, the talented and gritty Australian who has shown sparks of greatness in recent months. But when the draw placed him across from Alcaraz in the opening round of Queen's, it was clear the real challenge wouldn't be matching Carlos shot for shot, it would be surviving the storm of brilliance. And what a storm it was. From the very first ball, Alcaraz unleashed a performance that was equal parts art and aggression. His forehand whipped across the court like a bolt of green lightning. His serve, a weapon fine-tuned with poise, echoed through the stands like a war drum. And his footwork, dear God, his footwork, remained a symphony of speed and control. Walton fought admirably, crafting clever angles and pushing deep into rallies, but the Spaniard never wavered. In straight sets, Alcaraz delivered his opening statement at Queen's: "I am back, I am ready, and I want the title." Not in a whisper, not in a murmur, but in a voice so thunderous that every contender in the locker room surely paused, took notice, and swallowed hard. But this match wasn't just a victory on paper. It was a study in maturity. A glimpse into a player who has evolved far beyond mere talent. At 22, Alcaraz no longer plays with youthful exuberance alone. He plays with the understanding of a seasoned warrior, who knows when to strike, when to hold, and how to endure. Grass, as a surface, demands that understanding. It punishes the hesitant and humbles the erratic. But Alcaraz has, over the past 2 seasons, turned this once difficult terrain into a familiar playground. He's not just competent on grass, he's now dominant. And what's even more terrifying for his opponents, he's still getting better. Each tournament he enters is not merely a competition. It's a chapter in a larger saga. A saga that now bridges the dusty courts of Spain, the thunderous stadiums of New York, the legends of Melbourne, the ghosts of Paris, and yes, the timeless lawns of London. And yet, despite the victories and the rising fame, there is a humility in Alcaraz that shines through every smile, every press conference, and every handshake at the net. He plays like a man who remembers the streets he came from, who still sees the boy who once dreamt of glory watching Rafael Nadal through a television screen. It's that grounded greatness that makes him magnetic. The fans love him not just because he wins, but because he wins with heart. He celebrates with genuine joy, and he fights with unwavering respect. He is not arrogant, but assured. Not boastful, but bold. This year's Queen's Club Championships will not be a mere warm-up for Wimbledon for Alcaraz. It is a battleground, a forge, a place where he will test, hone, and elevate. With each match, he will grow more dangerous. With each rally, more precise. For those who watched his debut match against Walton, there were glimmers of everything we expect, and more. The drop shots so delicate they seemed to float. The passing shots painted like brushstrokes on green canvas. The explosive sprints, the recovery points, the mental steel. And let us not forget the crowd. How they rose, point after point, to cheer not just a winner, but a showman. Because when Alcaraz is on court, tennis becomes something more, it becomes theater. It becomes poetry written in real time. He is the sonnet in motion, the storm with a smile. But he knows better than anyone that one victory is just the beginning. Queen's is a tournament full of traps. Veterans with grass expertise, rising stars with nothing to lose, former champions with scores to settle. Alcaraz welcomes it all, because he doesn't run from challenge. He grows from it. We now await his next match with anticipation bordering on fever. Who will stand across from him? Who will attempt to derail the freight train? Whoever it is, they'd best come prepared. Because Carlos isn't just playing for another trophy. He's playing for legacy. For moments. For greatness. As Queen's Club settles into its rhythm and the tournament unfolds day by day, the spotlight will follow many. But the heat, the pressure, the heartbeat of the event, it's already tied to the young Spaniard in Nike green, with eyes like fire and a game like thunder. Carlos Alcaraz has arrived. Again, the champion is here not to rest on his laurels, but to build upon them. Each serve he lands, each step he takes, each grin he flashes to the stands, it's all a declaration. He's not just participating in this grass season. He's owning it. From Paris to London, from clay to grass, from dreams to dominance, this is the Alcaraz era. It's not coming. It's already here. And it's only just getting started.